Finally, we are underway and words give way to actions. Briggs showing his skills. Bontempelli, Membry on a lead. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Defence 101 there. No easy exit. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Grundy with the tap. Dacos swoops. McCluggage. You know how this ends. You just know how it ends. One goal straight plays, no score. The big men fly. Dacos. Can he force his way through? Gets the kick away. That's a waste. Probing ball. Moore with a chance to run. Normally delivers. It's a dreadful mistake. Approaching the 50. Just has to hit a target. Membry has it within range.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
There goes the shot, and that is a shank. A disappointing result. Taking time to assess the options. The kick lets them down.
Bad start becomes worse.
They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. Merritt reads the play so well. Delivers a long ball. Moore wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. He's got an option in the centre square. Windhager says thank you very much. There goes the kick inside the 50. Stewart drops into the hole and marks.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
3 on the trot, and a good start has become a great one. Grundy punches it out of the ruck. Sarong. Time to turn on the Jets. Papley leads his opponent. Rosie. Van Rooyen is so strong one-on-one.
Straight in front, should not miss.
The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake. So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Briggs with the tap. McCluggage. Rosie. Was that a throw? Terrific tackle. Just shoveled it out. Simpkin doesn't want to turn it over there. Sarong is hard to beat one-on-one. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. No one can mark. Feeling the heat. They've got to get a wriggle on. He's been accosted. They desperately need a goal. Bouncing ball. You have to be tough to play this game. Cripps. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Momentum is so important. A couple of goals either way would make a huge difference.
Sicily wins it down. Dacos. Briggs. Goulden. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? They've put themselves under pressure. Kicks to space. Foot race on the wing. Moore. Zorko. They'll contest in the centre square. Allen outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Haynes is there in defence. Well-weighted kick. Zorko read that one right off the boot. Cripps. The need is pressing, and he delivers with a sublime finish.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. The big men fly. McCluggage. He's gone. Bontempelli. Is anyone home? Pearce doing what he does best. He's generally a good kick. He's normally better than that. What a first term they're having. Campbell. This is a big opportunity.
These half chances can often be the difference.
That's missing by a long way, and no score is registered. Good-looking kick. Hardwick has charged into space. Can they get something going? He's hit up the lead. He's made a bright start. Allen couldn't burst through. Simpkin was afforded latitude. Doesn't often waste it. Newman, great hands there. Another goal, and they'll believe. Heaney fumbles it. They need a mark. Dacos is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
Struck it well, no problems there.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. Briggs punches it out of the ruck. He's lost it. Who's at home? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Amos needs help. Errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. McCluggage read it well. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Van Rooyen in the clear.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
He should have had his second goal there. It's been a bright start from him.
Hardwick tasked with the kick in. Sicily has found some space. Cripps takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? Drives it inside the forward 50. McCluggage, they've worked it well.
He's batting at 100% so far.
That'll go close. I tell you what, it's better than close. It's a goal. It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Briggs smashes it out of there. McCluggage couldn't get a disposal. He's been busy so far. Hardwick with the big fist. Pearce, Newman throws it on the boot. Dacos has a vice-like grip. He's made a hot start to this match. Heaney marks on centre wing. Himmelberg, too big, too strong, too good.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a...
They've set up well for the kick in. King almost threw it out. Allen accepted the invitation. Can he finish it off? Boot the ball, and that's a goal. 8 goals between the sides. It's been free-flowing footy. Sicily looking for territory. Goulden, he's lost possession. Simpkin, they're going hammer and tong. Gets his kick despite the heat. In no man's land. Newman. Rosie had his name written all over it. Can he be the fire starter? Cripps demanded the footy and got it.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Cripps, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
They certainly needed that one. They've been outplayed early, but that might kickstart them.
One straight kick the difference. The big men fly. McCluggage leading from the front. That's a bit of a waste. Met solidly, hacking it forward. Goulden, desperate to win it back. Goes laterally. Can't hang on under close attention. Anderson lines them up, makes good contact and puts it through. 2-goal game again. Briggs smashes it out of there. McCluggage, King might be just outside his range. The defence has fallen down. Campbell heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if he can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
It's a handy buffer they've established. McCluggage, his field kicking is normally first rate. King, he's going for home, and why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
It's all pointing one way so far. McCluggage at close quarters, honours the lead. Another forward 50 entry. Goulden gets to the front spot and can line them up.
I'm going to make a big call here. It's only early and the scoreboard's not out of hand yet, but this has got some hallmarks of a smash.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Hardwick to bring it back in. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's already got one. He's still got one.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go.
What's happening down there, Gary?
It's been an enjoyable game of footy, this one. We'll see lots of good goals on the highlights reel, but some of the defensive acts have been equally impressive. There are some defenders out there who would very much like to have less to do. They've been put under plenty of pressure.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Goulden, McCluggage has brought his own ball, runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. McLean has had his measure today. McCluggage, that's an impressive mark. What's he got on offer? Campbell, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
Going at his second.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Anderson, Simpkin, can he hit a target? He ran into a brick wall. Goulden got the handball away. Sarong wins it back. He's set upon. The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Delivers a long ball. Campbell, good tackle. They're irrepressible at the moment.
And the ump does what we all knew he would.
Was that insufficient intent or a skill error?
Anderson can keep it moving. They've got to get a wriggle on. Cripps recognising the urgency. Haynes wins it back. Great mark. You can see their confidence growing. Campbell makes position. Searching kick. Anderson, dangerous to leave on his own. They're a big chance here. That's a waste. Normally delivers. Not his finest moment. They're huffing and puffing. Haynes has it within range. Maybe he could have gone himself. Anderson can go back and shoot at goal.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Zorko with the footy. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back.
To finish off the good work.
He'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. That's a well-placed kick. Hardwick with a chance to relieve the pressure. In no hurry here. What can they generate? No wonder coaches go grey. He doesn't waste many. Hapley is in the clear and marks uncontested.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He's completely shanked it and ended up missing everything. Good kick. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Can he finish it off?
For a lead in excess of 40 points.
This might be travelling out on the full. No, it's scraped in for a behind.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Back into play. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Set sail for home, and he has... We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. McCluggage, Membry. Hardwick making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Can they beat them back to goal? Simpkin gets it out of the danger zone. Anderson spoils. Cripps squeezes the kick. Rankin outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Probing ball. Keys read it well and claims the mark. Allen, it's a desperate tackle. Can he impose himself on the match? Time to turn on the Jets. Zorko. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Briggs has got on top. McCluggage, Windhager. He's put the foot down. Bangs it long. Mills, we've seen that before. Clean pickup. Campbell under the gun. Zorko running in support. Membry, he's drawn a crowd. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Briggs punches it out of the ruck. Anderson feeling the heat. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
It's a hot footy today.
Briggs
is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. The buzzards are circling.
Grundy got his palm to it. Dacos, Simpkin, that's skillful. Rosie, all on his own.
What's he got on offer?
They need to hit the scoreboard here. Grundy wins the contest hands down.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Anderson, Simpkin,
They are hunting the ball carrier.
and we will do it all again. McLean with a deft tap. Anderson blasts away. Good disciplined defence. Spills out in the tackle. Cripps goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception. They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Grundy wins it. Goulden does the roving.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
Doesn't often waste it. Rosie is hard to beat one-on-one. Clever kick. Keys drops into the hole and marks.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and there's 6 points richer.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope. Just a glimmer. The big men fly. Dacos, Simpkin. They might be caught out on the turnover. His field kicking is normally first rate. Haynes can't mark. Grundy.
That's one of the easier decisions the umpire will have to make.
They've got them on the overlap.
Punch that like he meant it.
Himmelberg on the non-preferred. Sicily. He's been off the boil so far, but that'll make him feel better. They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. McLean got his palm to it. Couldn't burst through. Sarong, Rosie, McCluggage gets in the way. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Grundy, the winner there. Sarong, ball spills free in the tackle. Noble tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Rankin.
Momentum is so important. A couple of goals either way would make a huge difference.
Grundy got his palm to it. Under pressure. Anderson, McCluggage. Rosie runs onto it.
What's he got on offer?
Good penetration on the kick. Pearce had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. And they're away. Sicily, it sits, and he's in business. He'll be sore in the morning. Goes laterally. Anyone's ball. He's wrapped up.
He'll feel that one.
Throws it on the boot. It's a race for goal. Amos gets to it first. The umpire waves them on. This is more positive. Quality delivery by foot. Can he find a teammate? Heaney had his name written all over it. He's generally a good kick. Sicily has found some space. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Newman runs onto it. Shaves the grass with that one. Foot race on the wing. Rosie unable to get it inside 50. Who was he aiming for? He's hit up the lead. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Heaney in the right spot at the right time. Called for a push. Waiting for someone to come at him. Seizes the moment. Rosie.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Cripps marks. Will he go the bomb? Into the pocket he goes. The halftime siren sounds, and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate.
Time to check in with Gary.
Have a look at the goal-kicking accuracy in this match. You don't see those sorts of numbers very often. It's made for a high-quality and enjoyable game of footy so far, but the defenders on both sides will be feeling like they're being punished for every mistake. The law of averages suggests we'll see some dreadful goal-kicking in this last quarter.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Searching kick. Cripps. Strong grab. They'll compete inside the 50. Moore is there to thwart that play. That's not clever at all. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball, and we'll have a throw in.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
Grundy wins it. Sarong on the same page as his ruck. He's got it.
It's been an impressive response, but you can't help wondering where this intensity was earlier in the match.
Dacos, he's been accosted. Grundy gives it everything. Haynes makes good contact. Anderson, desperate defence.
When one tackle just won't do, he seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Anderson, they're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Hapley working hard and being rewarded. He's had little impact so far. Goulden, it's a tough game. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
McCluggage,
It hasn't quite got the wheels.
Pearce got to the drop zone. Kicks laterally. Spills the mark. Mills, good kick.
That is suboptimal, to say the least.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They keep getting this kind of supply. The scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
Well, they weren't concerned before. They should be now. Grundy wins it down. Dacos, Simpkin,
Bouncing ball. Moore. Big tackle laid. He's lost his bearings.
Campbell chops it off. Newman, ever reliable. Pearce got to the right position and hung on. Conservative kick. Sicily with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's good vision. Mills makes position, picking their way through. Zorko takes a beauty. This is much better. Grundy can keep it moving. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Sarong works hard to present. Cripps getting their handball game going. Campbell steadies, fires, bullseye. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. McLean has rucked tirelessly. He just dropped it. Grundy, Cripps, that's careless. Merritt, good vision there. Bontempelli dishes it off. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Decides to go. Rosie, Anderson, met solidly. I've liked his game today. Goulden didn't need to be asked twice. Gee, they're playing well. What's he got on offer? Sets it up to a dangerous spot. King will take some stopping. Boot, ball, goal! The big men fly. Sarong, Dacos. What a game he's having. Rosie,
They are tackling machines today.
gets the kick away. Heaney
That's a rare decision that will draw no arguments.
delivers a long ball. Sicily has found some space.
When you're copping a hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
Struck it well. No problems there.
That's an important goal against the run of play. Time will tell if it's a turning point.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Bontempelli stripped of it. Goulden going for territory.
Mills continues to be a thorn in their side.
It's hard to find a winner for them today.
No malice in that, but it has to be a free kick just the same.
Sarong
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
good thinking and good execution too. That's an impressive mark. Can he hit a target? Rankin gets to the front spot. Dangerfield
Is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
It's a deep kick.
He's got it.
They do look dangerous when sweeping the ball forward, and that was probably as good a passage as they've put together.
They've pulled a couple back now. But still plenty to do if they're to get back into this one. Sarong is a clearance beast. Rosie, he's caught. You asked for it, you got it.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
McLean has got on top. He's lost possession. Goes off the ground. Farms it out. Which way will it bounce? Hapley swoops. Membry. It's a desperate tackle. Moore gathers. Hardwick.
And they can rebound here with advantage play.
Dacos in the centre square. Doesn't often waste it. Rankin. Slick hands. Sarong. Anderson. They're going hammer and tong.
It's become a game of keepings off.
Andrew got a fist in. Dacos. Weddle chops it off. Under pressure. McLean. Merritt. McCluggage.
It's labour intensive at the moment.
Bontempelli blasts away. Mills making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Cripps, good.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
What's he got on offer? It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
That's not his best effort. In fact, it's one of his worst.
Suddenly, there's some belief about them. Rankin has been quiet. Windhager with the big fist. Dangerfield in the centre square.
They're tackling with venom today.
Sicily with the tap. Anderson in no man's land. Moore, clever kick. Sarong, that's good work rate. Dangerfield has charged into space. He's having a dirty day, wanting to get on with the job. They need a mark. Moore is a rock in defence. Lowers the eyes. Weddle on a lead. And they're away. Rankin spoils. And out it goes.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
McLean wins it. McCluggage bangs it long. Hapley, he ran into a brick wall. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Grundy with a deft tap. Absorbs the pressure. He just keeps racking up disposals. Cripps. Momentum has changed colours. Stewart will bail his team out again. Searching kick. Zorko takes an excellent grab. Can he be the fire starter? Keys. Great hands there.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Keys tries to bend one back, and that is a skillful finish. You sense the momentum has shifted. McLean wins it out of the centre. Bontempelli, he's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. King is the target, and he marks.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Hardwick to bring it back in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He's given it a tug and missed.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
You wouldn't know it's a practice match. Both sides have been hard at it, and I reckon there are a few players already feeling the pinch with a quarter to go. It's been a solid hit-out for both sides, and they'll take plenty out of it, irrespective of the result.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
There might just be a chance of pitching this game if this goes through.
Critical contest coming up. He's got it.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The game is far from settled. Briggs got his palm to it. Sarong throws it on the boot. Good disciplined defence. Dacos
Attracted a crowd.
Sarong going at his second. It's there.
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
This one looked over at one point, but it's right back in the balance.
Briggs with a deft tap. Bontempelli, quality delivery by foot. Drives it inside the forward 50. Hardwick tries to spike it out of the danger zone. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Briggs has had his measure today. Membry takes the hand pass. That was almost handed to him. He's so clean with the footy. Thumped away. Merritt competing fiercely. McCluggage dishes it off. Membry.
We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Himmelberg wins it. Anderson, Bontempelli, Goulden.
What a game he's played.
You can see their confidence growing. Amos.
He's drawn a crowd. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match.
Himmelberg with a deft tap. Dacos. Sarong manages to get off a handball. Good kick. Rosie picking their way through. Haynes
Doing what he does best.
Rankin. That's a strong mark.
They just need this to stem the flow.
Dangerfield.
Can he inspire his team?
You bet he can.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
They're within striking distance, but they'll need to do a lot right from here. Sarong.
He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick.
Can't hang on under close attention. Rankin.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
What's he got on offer?
He might have thought about the corridor. Zorko.
We've seen that before.
Hapley. Towards the boundary line.
He's escorted the footy over the line.
Rankin.
It's been a free-flowing game so far. Both sides would like to better restrict each other's ball movement, though.
Himmelberg wins the tap. Simpkin gathers. Will he pump it deep? Rosie kicking for his first. Allen read it best and will cut the margin.
Just needs to think his way through this.
Snap it goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
One kick game again.
Big clearance to win here. Anderson. Can he find a teammate? Dangerfield. Strong grab. Rosie. Himmelberg. Here's a chance. Steadies. Fires. And misses.
You've got to be taking these sorts of opportunities, especially when you're behind.
No time like the present.
He's had little impact so far. A bit of a panicked handball.
They are hunting the ball carrier. No way through there, and they'll reset. It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Anderson. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Himmelberg with a deft tap. Anderson. Rosie in the right spot.
Kick on the way. It looks good. No. He's hit the post.
You wonder where this attacking play was earlier in the game.
Weddle to bring it in. Membry has found some space. Probing ball. Dangerfield within range. Can make them pay.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
It's been an impressive comeback, but the hardest goal to score is the one that puts you in front.
Trying to catch them out.
Hasn't seen a lot of it. Good thinking and good execution too. Normally delivers. Zorko. Where would they be without him? Clever kick. They've got a problem now. Golden opportunity here.
Can he stare down the moment?
Anderson. What a game he's had. He's doing it all. I thought I heard a fan yell out, blow the siren. Sicily has rucked tirelessly. Anderson, Rosie, just trying to get it forward under pressure. Weddle is there. Merritt, clever handball. They've coughed it up. Sicily doing the grunt work. Rosie gathers on the half volley. Cripps outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
This would give them some breathing space.
Cripps, he can hurt them again, and he does.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The two big men do battle. Bontempelli, Membry, all alone in the centre square. This will be their first entry for a while. Mills, a quick getaway wasn't possible. What can they build here? Simpkin, his field kicking is normally first rate. Manages to find a teammate. And they're away. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Searching kick. Honours the lead. Keeps it low. Well played. Can he hit a target? Heaney takes another contested grab. He doesn't waste many. Campbell got a fist in. Himmelberg uses the non-preferred. Good tackle. Windhager. Incisive handball. Rosie navigated the traffic. Sicily accepted the invitation. Gets the kick away. Allen is hard to beat one-on-one.
Must kick goal in a close match.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
Briggs looking for territory. Bontempelli. Mills with another spoil. Moore. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Stewart making his... They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Sicily has probably got the points at this stage. Dacos. Allen. Will he look for a target or go himself? Sets a task for the forwards. Himmelberg. That one was always his.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
They get full value for a deep entry. Grundy has got on top. Sarong turned over. Goulden, good build-up. Takes the logical option. Poor hands there. The Sharon hits the deck. Anderson. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Noble with the big fist. Keys. He'd like that one again. Goes long. Zorko clears the area. Just had to get it out. Mills doesn't often waste it. Anderson in the clear on centre wing. That's a well-placed kick. Haynes went bang. This is a hotly contested footy. Rankin, he's taken a beauty.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
They're streaming towards the exits now. Briggs wins it out of the centre. Clean pickup. That's well played. What's he got on offer? They desperately need a goal. King is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back. It was always going to be a tall order, but they've acquitted themselves admirably. Sarong throws it on the boot. Stewart will bail his team out again. Ignoring the corridor for now. Well, they gave it everything. It just wasn't enough on the day. What were the main differences today, Half? Here we go. Sherry wins the first tap. Sheasel, can he get it out? Bontempelli, McCluggage, under pressure. Rosie, he's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. The first goal didn't take long. Briggs with a deft tap. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Fisher, dangerous to leave on his own. He's generally a good kick. Hanson Jr. marks on centre wing. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
The defence has fallen down. King! That's a big play. What's he got on offer? Approaching the 50. Van Rooyen is the target, and he marks.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Well, they make no secret of the fact they set themselves to start well, and they've certainly done that today.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Bontempelli, he's hit up the lead. Is anyone home? Can't take it. Plenty of heat in this game. Solid tackle. And go. It's go!
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Punch clear. McKercher, he's kicked it the wrong way. Who's got the wheels? Fisher, he's set upon. They've bottled it up. The two. Sheasel, he's made a hot start to this match. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Membry managed to get a handball away. King, you can see their confidence growing. Butler met solidly. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Teakle showing his skills. Sheasel, he's been busy so far. Noble wins it back. Great mark. Another forward 50 entry. Butler drops into the hole and marks.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Wardlaw read it best. Sheasel takes the hand pass. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. McLean looking for territory. Bontempelli, good thinking and good execution too. They've got time to put the kettle on. Stewart, strong grab.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
When that first one goes through the middle, it really helps to clear your mind of niggling little doubts and anxiety.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. McDonald wins it back. Kicks to space. Constanti. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
When you're up against a side playing this well, you've got to find a way to limit the damage, knowing that they're unlikely to keep this standard up for the whole match. If you can do that, you'll be in a position to shift the pressure back onto them once you get your turn with the momentum.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Hanson Jr., good tackle. He's suddenly a popular man. What's he got on offer? Felt the pressure there. Core takes an excellent grab. Clever kick. Fisher pushes into space and receives the footy. Got a little time here. Zerha works hard to present. Ignoring the corridor for now. This is good ball movement. Noble intercepts on centre wing. Doesn't often waste it. Comben picks it off. That's poor kicking. Can he be the fire starter? Not sure what the idea was there. He's been industrious. Stewart has found some space. Normally delivers. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly. Sends them inside 50 again. Core intercepts. Good kick. Hanson Jr. in the clear. Kicks to centre wing. It must be his birthday. Can he hit a target? Gee, they're playing well. Probing ball. They've got a problem now. They're irrepressible at the moment. Anderson gets to the front spot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Teakle, the winner there. McKercher turned over. Sweeping handball. Bontempelli. Membry marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Bontempelli. Low tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Stewart. It's come unstuck. Seizes the moment. Heads towards goal and does not let them down. The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. The big men fly. He'll feel that one. Dealt with the pressure. Goulden has a paddock in front of him. Steele. He's caught. Navigated the traffic. Membry. Van Rooyen. He's gone. Somehow released the ball. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
I remember the days when coaches would rip into the players for playing like that. I don't think that happens much anymore, but you couldn't blame a coach for being deeply frustrated with this sort of performance. Too much is being left to far too few at the moment.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
He'll kick this more often than not.
Butler, he can hurt them again, and he does.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender.
Nothing's changed following half-time. Bontempelli, they're leading them a merry dance. Membry, working hard and being rewarded. Haynes, here's real danger now.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Bontempelli absorbs the pressure. Gets his kick despite the heat. Membry, Steele, McKercher. Didn't need to be asked twice. Bontempelli blasts away. That's a strong mark.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one. The buzzards are circling. Sherry gets his hand to it. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. They're moving the footy quickly. Andrew wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Searching kick. Rosie read it well and claims the mark. Takes the safe option. Good work rate. That's skillful. Steele on centre wing is marked. They're bloodthirsty today. Haynes had his name written all over it. They've picked their way through. King outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
He split the middle.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
It's been an absolute avalanche. McKercher crosses the paint. McCartan had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. He's generally a good kick. Anderson uses the body well. And that's a letdown. Keeps it low. Hanson Jr. presents in space. McKercher, Powell, lays it off. You can't question his commitment. He's only had the one inside 50. Simpkin displaying great endeavour. It's been that kind of day for them. Penetrating ball. Membry wins the contest hands down. Goes long. Stevens showing why he's such a good defender. Sherry has charged into space. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Zerha, dangerous to leave on his own. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Scoreless in 3 quarters of football. Scoreless. Are you kidding me? They might as well have forfeited. It would have been much less embarrassing. This is the best case I've seen yet for a two-division system. These teams have looked leagues apart all day. It's a shame for anyone who is silly enough to expect a contest.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Powell, Sheasel, Sherry, Parker, Weddle.
That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil.
It's a dominant display. Papley has a vice-like grip. Not good off the boot. McLean got to the right position and hung on.
It's amounted to nothing.
Sherry, that one was always his. Sheasel, Noble with the intercept mark. What's he got on offer? Going for territory. He's hit up the lead. Looking to extend this margin. Simpkin spoils.
No easy exit.
Hapley, an unexpected opportunity here.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
It's a gift, really. He's taken full advantage.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. The big men fly. Bontempelli, he's leading all comers for disposals. They're a pleasure to watch. Campbell, great body work.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead. Teakle wins it out of the centre. Under pressure. That's a bit of a waste. Sets a task for the forwards. Core can't mark. Comben, ever reliable. Well-weighted kick. No wonder coaches go grey. He's been quiet. Core is there in defence. Some indirect ball movement here. Powell working hard and presenting well. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end.
That's symptomatic of their malaise.
Approaching the 50. Can he find a teammate? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Fisher, now it's someone else's problem. They've coughed it up. Papley, bad error there. Not a lot of positives today.
Slipped through his fingers.
Stevens, hasn't seen a lot of it. McLean, went bang. Hanson Jr., he's lost possession. Noble gets to it first. Briggs farms it out. Papley.
You wouldn't want to play this side in this form. They would have wiped the floor with most teams today. That wasn't much of a
All is in readiness, and the umpire will get us underway. De Koning wins the first ruck contest. Chera, Cripps, got to get it on quickly, and that's a letdown. What's he got on offer? Clever. All in. It's a poor entry, a waste really. His field kicking is normally first rate. Membry pushes into space and receives the footy. Van Rooyen, great body work. Just has to hit a target. Newman intercepts. He's generally a good kick. Saar can keep it moving. Kicks to centre wing. Smith, dangerous to leave on his own. Doesn't often waste it. Curnow, strong grab. They're a big chance here. Bontempelli spoils. Cripps, Fogarty gathers on the half volley. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes. 1 goal straight plays, no score. Briggs showing his skills. Bontempelli. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Rosie cuts it off. Normally delivers. Membry gets to the front spot. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Van Rooyen. That one was always his.
They should be on the board with a goal.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it. So a goal each. De Koning showing his skills. Hewitt in his natural habitat. Anderson, what can he do with it? Chera mops that one up. Cripps. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. They're going hammer and tong. Briggs couldn't hold it under pressure. He's been busy so far. Walsh has a vice-like grip. Searching kick. Moore with a terrific mark deep in defence. Can he hit a target? Stewart all on his own. He might have thought about the corridor. Anderson just about had enough time for a cup of tea. Throws it on the boot. Wiedering went bang. Butler sets a task for the forwards. Van Rooyen uses the body well.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt. Good match so far. De Koning, the winner there. Walsh. The kick is a poor one. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Keen to get the ball moving. That's skillful. Moore saves the day. Managed to get a handball away. This will be a close thing, but close enough isn't good enough.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
Gets his kick despite the heat. He's hit up the lead. Kicks to space. Goulden outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Well played. Can they find a late goal? Time to turn on the Jets. Cripps, Anderson dealt with the pressure. Hand pass cut off. Haynes, that's good work rate. And they're away. Butler heads them off at the pass. Looking to extend this margin. Van Rooyen is so strong one-on-one.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett. The way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
What a time here. A great contest so far and lots to look forward to. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
It'll take his best. Not looking likely. They're behind.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Saar brings it back in. Happily, he can make them pay royally.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Kicking for his first.
Snap at goal, one behind.
That was an absolute shocker. Would have been easy to kick it than miss it.
The ball's been living at one end. Oh, no, what's he doing?
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Noble can't mark. Mackay runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
Can they follow that goal up with another?
The big men fly. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Pitnet gathers. Looking to peg one back. Punched away. Weddle just had to get it out. Two in a row if he gets it. And he does. They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Pitnet, the winner there. Walsh, steal, affects the turnover.
That's not like him.
Goulden, under pressure. Wiedering, saw that coming. The kick lets them down. What's he got on offer? He's been quiet. Butler can just about finish it himself.
He's leading all comers for disposals. Van Rooyen
Commands the footy.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
2 goals each for the quarter. De Koning got his palm to it. He's got support. McLean wins it back. Steele runs onto it and can drive them into attack. We've seen him do this before, and he's done it again. Have some of that, he says.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart.
He's lost it. Steele. You can see their confidence growing. That's an impressive mark.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer. Well, they weren't concerned before. They should be now. Punch clear. He's gone. De Koning. Hewitt. Big tackle laid. Smith. He just dropped it.
He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Probing ball. Anderson has found some space. Another forward 50 entry. He would have fancied his chances from there. De Koning working hard and presenting well. Can he be the fire starter? They've opened them up here. Careful with the kick. Fogarty all alone in the centre square. They've got a problem now. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Mackay has marked in front of goal.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
So a timely goal late in the piece. Pitnet palms it down. Walsh, Steele, reads the place so well. Drives it inside the forward 50.
Van Rooyen
has it within range.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Van Rooyen, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does.
Briggs with a deft tap. Steele. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike.
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Whoever's counting the tackles is earning their money. Every time anyone gets the footy, you just expect them to be crunched. This intensity will be difficult to sustain, so we may see some space open up at some stage, but there'll be some sore bodies. Don't worry about that.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Bontempelli. It's loose in the middle. They might be caught out on the turnover. He's caught. They desperately need a goal. Haynes gets the kick away. It must be his birthday. What's he got on offer? He hasn't been himself today. King has found some space. He's had little impact so far. Briggs, too big, too strong, too good.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
There goes the kick. And he's put it through.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Gee, they're playing well.
He's been industrious.
Butler can go back and shoot at goal.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Briggs has rucked tirelessly. Bontempelli, Pitnet, intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Normally delivers. Membry is hard to beat one-on-one. Just has to hit a target. Steele demanded the footy and got it.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Bontempelli, Briggs. They're irrepressible at the moment.
Van Rooyen
Drops into the hole and marks.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
McGovern tasked with the kick in. Doesn't often waste it. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Clever kick. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
McGovern to bring it in. Farms it out. Young, ever reliable. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Sloppy disposal. And will have a throw in.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Briggs has probably got the points at this stage. Steele. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Good ruck work. He's under close attention. They have absolutely spifflicated him. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present. The two big men do battle. McCluggage.
Van Rooyen
Anderson attracted a crowd.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
Defenders have to be totally focused. Any lapse in concentration is likely to be punished.
Steele. He's kicked a goal.
Looking at the opposition's coach's box, I think some of the toys are about to start coming out of the cot.
The buzzards are circling.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Bontempelli. Bouncing ball. Wiedering gets there first. Stewart takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. He's hit up the lead. Kicks inside the forward 50. Saar clears the area. Hapley. Campbell lays it off. Steele leading from the front. That might have been dropping the ball.
Van Rooyen.
He's kicked a goal.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Walsh, he's been a shining light.
It's a hot footy. Cripps doing the grunt work. It's a tough game. Brings it out wide. Foot race on the wing. Goulden accepted the invitation. They're a big chance here. Young got a fist in. Boyd goes long. McLean spoils. Cripps. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
No one's come from so far back at three-quarter time, so they're going to have to make history to win. The current record comeback from three-quarter time is 45 points, which the Brisbane Bears achieved in 1995 against Hawthorn at the Gabba.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today.
McLean wins the tap. Bontempelli is a clearance beast. King on a lead. Who's at home? Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
They're still hungry. Even with the game put to bed, that's a sign of a very good team.
They've been running hot, but not this time.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
The ball's been living at one end. Williams all on his own. Can he find a teammate? Boyd with a chance to run. Not a lot of positives today. Good thinking and good execution too. Walsh has charged into space. Dishes it off. Saad, you asked for it, you got it. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Pitnet gets his hand to it. Walsh. Mackay! Great body work. He doesn't waste many. Hewitt. This is much better. McCartan tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Curnow. They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. McLean has got on top. Bontempelli couldn't burst through. McCluggage. Haynes with the big fist. Newman hacking it forward. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Haynes absorbs the pressure. Kicks to centre wing. Williams made the footy his. Cops some unwanted attention. Newman.
I don't think it was intentional, but that's always a free kick. I've liked his game today.
It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. His field kicking is normally first rate. Honours the lead. Junk times come early. King working hard and presenting well. They've got them on the overlap. It's a poor inside 50. Playing for pride now. It's come unstuck. Crosses the paint. Alarm bells are ringing.
Forwards dream of these shots.
The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. The big men fly. Bontempelli gets his kick despite the heat. King marks. Will he go the bomb? Hapley. They've worked it well.
Could be their 8th individual goal kicker if he's successful.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
McLean showing his skills. Bontempelli, McCluggage. Can they get another one? Saad went bang.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. McCluggage, so influential today. Boot, ball, goal! Pitnet wins the tap. He's not one to take a backward step. Hewitt, a bit of a panicked handball. Who's got the wheels? Hapley in the centre square.
Time to turn on the Jets.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Drops the football. Goulden, McLean. Great anticipation. Pitnet, they desperately need a goal. Noble couldn't reel it in. Williams throws it on the boot. Mackay stripped of it. McLean wins it back. Takes them on. Going for territory. In no man's land. Butler. Van Rooyen. Stewart gathers. Will he pump it deep? Advantage paid, and away they go. Butler, Campbell, good handball. Briggs. Full time. There was only ever one winner today. That is a crushing victory, and they will be delighted with it. All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A-game. Good ruck work. Steele. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Warner. Anderson. McCluggage takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. The first goal didn't take long. Jackson wins it down. Brody. What can they build here? Centre square. Loose ball. Pearce. O'Meara with a chance to run. Searching kick. Brayshaw. He's taken a beauty. Pokes it into the pocket. Good disciplined defence. Frederick runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. Back on terms again. Jackson wins the tap. He's caught. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Jackson got his palm to it. Sarong. This is great pressure footy. He shut him down. Blasts away. Haynes showing why he's such a good defender. Can they get something going? Warner had some assistance. Stewart, sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Brody, Ryan, doesn't often waste it. Warner takes an excellent grab. Breaks the line. Clever kick. Steele, great body work. He's made a hot start to this match. Campbell, they've worked it well.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
He's given it a tug and missed.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Bolton met solidly. That's skillful. Ryan, he's generally a good kick. Hapley wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? Kicks inside the forward 50. Walker clears the area. Chapman, Aish takes the hand pass. Campbell chops it off. The assignment is simple and he makes no mistake. So they've got a couple now and they're looking dangerous. Briggs slaps it out. McCluggage, Membry working hard and being rewarded. Who's at home? Haynes. That one was always his.
They've hit the ground running and a goal here will give them a handy break.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
That was a great team goal. They took the right options and executed their skills beautifully.
It's a handy buffer they've established. He's lost it. Jackson. Under pressure. Sarong. You asked for it. You got it. Briggs doing the grunt work. They've given it back. Poor hands there. Jackson. Goulden reads the play so well. McCluggage. Chapman spoils. O'Meara. That might have been dropping the ball. Goulden. You have to love the commitment. He's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
The coach might make him do 20 push-ups for that.
Ryan to bring it in. Sturt has found some space. Pearce was afforded latitude. Sees something he likes. Normally delivers. He's hit up the lead. Well-weighted kick. It must be his birthday. You can see their confidence growing. Decides to go. Can he be the fire starter? More! With a terrific mark deep in defence. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Brody makes good contact. Stewart, quality delivery by foot. Ryan with the steal. His field kicking is normally first rate. Banfield has a vice-like grip. Into the pocket he goes. More! Takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Probing ball. Membry can keep it moving. A chance to clear now. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The kick is a poor one. What's he got on offer? Gives it everything. Frederick presents in space. Golden opportunity here.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he? Oh, he scraped it in.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Brody, Stewart, time and again, he gets to the right place. Ignoring the corridor for now. They might be out here. Good penetration on the kick. Punched away. Amos lurking menacingly. It's there!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Brody manages to get off a handball. Aish, what can he do with it? Throws it on the boot. Brody,
They are hunting the ball carrier.
does well under pressure. Aish
Great anticipation.
breaks the line. Kicks inside the forward 50. Draper had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Good-looking kick. Switkowski. This is a big opportunity. Can he impose himself on the match?
Brody pushes into space and receives the footy.
Switkowski receives a clever hand pass. Andrew wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Jackson with the intercept mark. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Delivers a long ball. Van Rooyen had his name written all over it. Towards the goal mouth.
What a time here. A great contest so far and lots to look forward to. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open. Just not sure who.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Which way will it bounce? You can't question his commitment. O'Meara affects the turnover. Couldn't get a disposal. Membry, steal. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
That's an opportunity gone begging. We'll back him in more often than not from there.
Clark tasked with the kick in. He had one job and he made a meal of it.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. McCluggage, steal. Warner went bang. Plenty of heat in this game. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Tries a safe ball. Watson finds himself unattended. They've got them on the overlap. Warner got to the right position and hung on.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. Jackson wins it down. McCluggage.
They cannot keep him quiet.
King. Great hands there.
To finish off the good work.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
They've got their tails up now. Brody leading from the front. That's poor play. McCluggage in the right spot. Pearce showing some desperation. He's been busy so far.
Time to turn on the Jets.
He's been accosted. Felt the pressure there. Anderson leads his opponent. Stewart.
The argument was not entertained.
No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Jackson
has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard.
provides some run. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
It's all gone as script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart.
The big men fly. McCluggage somehow released the ball. Warner. Defence 101 there. 5. It's no place for the faint-hearted. And we will do it all again. Jackson slaps it out. They've got good chemistry, those two. Brody.
What's he got on offer?
Thought his way through it. Andrew read that well. Searching kick. Pearce got a fist in. Bolton, poor decision-making there. Jackson runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Stewart, Darcy, that's good work rate. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Haynes heads off the danger with a well-judged mark.
They've found the magic formula.
McLean with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's had little impact so far. McCluggage makes position. He might have thought about the corridor. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Kicks to a contest. Bunbury takes a beauty. Slick hands. Watson getting involved. Set sail for home, and he has delivered. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Darcy showing his skills. They have a good understanding, those two. Sarong leading by example. O'Meara, Switkowski, McLean got in the way. Steele, advantage paid, and away they go. They'll sweep this ball forward.
Run down, great chase.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Switkowski has charged into space. Can he find a teammate? That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. He's generally a good kick. That's well played. He doesn't waste many.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Anyone's ball. Terrific tackle.
He's carried it over the line.
How's it look down there, Gary?
This game's at the stage where it could potentially be settled soon. These next couple of goals will be crucial.
Darcy showing his skills. Brody.
Stoppage coming up on the wing.
McLean with a deft tap. Fife wins a hard ball. Brody displaying great endeavour.
Big tackle laid. The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
Walker,
We've seen that before.
Butler with time. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Darcy wins the tap. Brody just had to get it out. That's symptomatic of their night. They've bottled it up. McLean got his palm to it. Goulden does the roving. Driving it long to full forward. Draper marks on the last line of defence.
They're in danger of a goalless quarter.
Butler couldn't quite. Walker
The team physios will be working overtime.
hasn't seen a lot of it. Bolton out wide with the kick. Switkowski, great body work. Can he be the fire starter? Frederick has got off the chain. This is more positive. Good disciplined defence. Banfield hunting the footy.
Has a ping. It won't be a goal.
Tracy. They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Punch clear. Brody. McCluggage in the right spot at the right time. Can anyone take a mark? Clark
Doing what he does best.
And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
I'm not sure whether this is a case of not listening to what the coach is saying or just being unable to put it into practice. Either way, they're easy to play against at the moment, as the scoreboard shows. They need to get back to basics and build from there.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. McLean palms it down. Goulden, he's lost possession. Anderson. Pearce making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Campbell.
Van Rooyen.
Boot to ball, and that's a goal. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. The big men fly. Goulden. Can they get another one? Clark. Spoils. Hapley. Sloppy hands, and they've turned it over.
There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Jackson showing his skills. It's a desperate tackle. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Rucks go at it. Goulden heads for the pocket.
Van Rooyen.
Hapley caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Sarong under pressure. Manages to get off a handball. Jackson. Warner taken to ground. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
They've been running hot, but not this time.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Can they finally get it into their forward line?
Navigated the traffic. Ryan mops that one up. Goulden takes an excellent grab. It hasn't quite got the wheels. McCluggage in the goal square takes a beauty.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
This for 3 on the trot, and he steers it through. The buzzards are circling. The big men fly. He's lost it. Brody gathers in the centre square. Darcy, Amos attracted a crowd. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Good ruck work. Sarong. They desperately need a goal. That's symptomatic of their malaise. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Watson absorbs the pressure.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Doesn't often waste it. Weddle. You asked for it. You got it. We've got another stoppage. Jackson gets his hand to it. Sarong, a model of consistency. Bolton has a vice-like grip.
His goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Kicking for his first. Jackson has taken a terrific mark.
Their fans haven't had much to cheer today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
He can sniff a goal, but that's a letdown. Perhaps he should have given it off. Good-looking kick. Brayshaw with the big fist. He'll work all day. Who's got the wheels? Warner dishes it off. Stewart kicks to space. He's hit up the lead. They're moving the footy quickly. That's an impressive mark.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Ryan to bring it in. Brayshaw with a chance to run. He's been quiet. Honours the lead. That's skillful. Well played. What's he got on offer? Careful ball movement. Bolton. Dangerous to leave on his own. Noble went bang. Jackson. Brayshaw running in support. Towards the goal mouth. Moore with a terrific mark deep in defence. They've got winners all over the park. Good thinking and good execution too. Clever kick. Membry all on his own. Can he hit a target? In no man's land. Watson to no one in particular. It's loose inside the 50. King lurking menacingly. Butler. Van Rooyen. Quick snap and that's a goal. The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Jackson wins it out of the centre. Brody. Weddle is a rock in defence. Goes long. Pearce heads them off at the pass. Playing for pride now. Chapman has found some space. Brody squeezes the kick. Switkowski needing support. On the non-preferred. Andrew takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Bouncing ball. They'll need to be more careful than that.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
Pearce picks it off. That's poor kicking. Brayshaw works hard to present. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. It must be his birthday. Can anyone get to the drop zone? It's come unstuck. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
No one's come from so far back at three-quarter time, so they're going to have to make history to win. The current record comeback from three-quarter time is 45 points, which the Brisbane Bears achieved in 1995 against Hawthorn at the Gabba.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Going at his second. King couldn't complete the mark. He's set upon. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Jackson.
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
We'll have another ball up. Jackson has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Amos had his name written all over it. And they're away. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. That's not a good kick. Junk times come early. Membry working hard and being rewarded. Just has to hit a target. Walker is dangerous when he has space. Hasn't seen a lot of it.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Membry doing the grunt work. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in. McLean showing his skills.
Brody, when one tackle just won't do. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match.
McLean gets his hand to it. Anderson, Campbell, a goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Stewart wins it back. Great mark. Forward they go again. Van Rooyen got to the right position and hung on.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
He hasn't looked like missing today. Here's another. Oh, I put the moz on him.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Some indirect ball movement here. Drops the football. Campbell. King puts his head over it. Getting their handball game going. This spells trouble.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
That's a shocker.
The forwards will not be pleased. They're getting cold down there.
King, they've worked it well.
This for number 3.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
Briggs got his palm to it, stripped of it. Jackson, Anderson runs onto it. Bontempelli, steal. He might have thought about hand passing. Goulden provides some run. He's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Punch clear. Goulden stripped of the footy. Briggs. Bontempelli. Warner takes the hand pass. Anderson. Pearce putting his body on the line. He's drawn a crowd. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Who can get the clearance? Goulden under pressure. Campbell. Now it's someone else's problem. King.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Briggs has rucked tirelessly. Snap at goal. Good-looking kick. It's home.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today.
Jackson wins it out of the centre. Fife. A bit of a panicked handball. O'Meara.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Can he find a teammate? Pearce
with another spoil.
Fife. Ryan.
That's symptomatic of their night.
Handballs it to nobody. Walker affects the turnover. Fife just trying to get it forward under pressure. Sarong wins the contest hands down. Searching kick. McLean can't mark. Banfield. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Briggs
has probably got the points at this stage.
Goulden. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. He's besieged.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Goulden, they're building something dangerous here. Bontempelli working hard and presenting well. Watson is released by the handball. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
You hate to say it, but they're just not having a go.
It's been an absolute avalanche. Briggs punches it out of the ruck. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Anderson. Haynes commands the footy.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
It hasn't been his best day, but he's still found ways to impact the match.
Briggs has got on top. Goulden.
What a game he's played.
They're a pleasure to watch.
He'll pump them into attack yet again. Watson is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Straightforward, you would think.
2 already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this.
Briggs looking for territory. Goulden.
He's been dispossessed.
McCluggage. Membry. Outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat. If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. 5. Bontempelli popped up out of nowhere. They're hungry for more. It's a desperate tackle. Haynes navigated the traffic. Campbell. Watson attracted a crowd. They've got enough time for one more here. The two big men do battle. McCluggage has been magnificent. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. Briggs, the winner there. Goulden. The argument was not entertained. They're playing for keeps. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case.